Hi, my name is Adrian, and today I'm in the office of my friend, clinical nutritionist Josh Gitalis. Josh, we are talking obviously about nutrition, our favorite subject, and I wanted to ask you, I've noticed that recently people are much more interested in nutrition. They are interested in ingredients, they want to know how everything impacts their health and well-being. And I see it everywhere. Like, you go to the grocery store, everybody points out, everything points to the nutritional value of the product. You see it in the media, you see a lot of programming. People just seems to be very interested in nutrition. And it doesn't seem like it's a fashion that's going to go away. It seems it's constantly growing and more happening around us. So what do you think driving that?
Well, I think fundamentally you are what you eat. And people are realizing this more and more, because what we thought was the right thing to do in the past 40, 50 years with all these different fad diets is turning out to be causing more harm than good. And people are trying to figure out what the right diet is for their human body. And there's so much misinformation out there from the media, from friends, from studies. So we are all built on a diet from thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago that really feeds our genes to the optimal level. And we've strayed from that with modern food processing and grocery stores, which can bring us all these different processed products. So people, I think, are getting sick. And the system that is now in place, the medical system, is failing them, because it's a system based on disease control and symptom control and not building health. It's a disease care system, not a health care system. So they're looking elsewhere, and it always comes back to food. You are what you eat. We build our cells, we build our tissues, we build our thoughts and all of our chemicals with food. And if we don't get the right nutrition, we don't have the right result.
Excellent. I was suspecting that. Thank you for clarifying that for me. People's life are busy, you know. We're working a lot. Skipping lunches, even if we get to get a lunch outside or bring something from home, hopefully, it's not. I'm just wondering, how much value do you get? Are you able to get all the nutritional value that to stay healthy from the food that you eat in real busy lives?
Great question, and it's a question I get asked so often. Can we get everything we need from food? Because back in the day, that's all we had. And unfortunately, the answer is no now. Because of the technologies and the ways we've changed our lifestyle, living indoors, not being in the sun all the time, not working outside and living outside, there's certain nutrients that we just don't have access to. Also, with the increase of stress in our life, we need more nutrients for that. It's like if you walk across a bridge, it doesn't have to be the strongest bridge, but if I was taking my 18-wheeler across the bridge, it would have to be a lot stronger, right? Good steel, good cement. More stress, more materials are needed, and that's the way the body works. So a perfect example of this is vitamin D. And vitamin D, if you're living at certain latitudes of the Earth, further away from the equator, it's a lot harder to get vitamin D. In fact, most people are deficient, so you have to take a supplement. And that's just one example, but with the increase of technology, which has brought us away from our natural way of living, we also have the other side of things. We also have technology to bring us these wonderful supplements that could sometimes mitigate some of the damages or replace nutrients that might be missing in our life from not eating a good diet, from having more stress in our life. Another example is vitamin C. And humans, guinea pigs, and bats are actually the only animals on the planet that don't make their own vitamin C. And every other animal on the planet makes their own vitamin C. When do they make it? When they're stressed. So what we can take from that is that when we're stressed, we need more vitamin C. And the more stress you're under, the more vitamin C you need, just as a couple of examples.
Amazing. Thank you very much for
You're
this
welcome.
little lecture. I hope you come to visit our event at June 15th, where Josh will be talking about nutrition and about the importance of being healthy and staying healthy. And thank you very much for that. See you
You're
there.
welcome.